Hello and welcome to About 6 Acres. I'm Juana and Nick is getting ready to do a lot of projects today. Let's see how far in the honey-do list we get. We tackled some unfinished projects before the rains come back. One of them is the tray, and I know it's not completely straight because the wood was a little bit warped, but we got it done and it is helping so much already. We cleared out a lot of the hay that they were wasting, and again, not necessarily their fault. Didn't prioritize putting a tray. We did add some cinder blocks because they don't like their hooves directly on the ground. So rather than them perching up on this, we gave them some blocks, which we're going to try to get a couple more of these to set out, but super happy with it. One thing off the list. And so the next thing on the honey-do list, I wanted to set up a gate just like this one. And we had originally thought about putting it here between these two areas, which would allow the girls to stay separate but together and allow them to integrate well, because we really need to get them integrated. However, we have 3 boys and they're going to have to be separated from mom other than supervised nursing times. And so we are thinking of what other option we have. We thought about putting a gate here, which means that they would have all of this extra space, and this extra space, forgive the chickens, all of this extra space would basically be for the girls to play in. They would all be in that main doe area, and then the boys would be in this area, which would give them some shade like we added. They would have some kind of protection, and they would have an already made hay feeder. Versus if we put the boys here, we're going to have to make a couple of other changes, which is fine because we had that when we had cash.
I think we made the decision to put the new gate here on the back of the area where Minnie and the babies are. That way we can easily open this side if we have to let baby's nurse keep this closed off. Almost like a quarantine area. And then if we have to integrate the ladies, we'll just open this and funnel them through here to that one.
Nick added the T-posts and he's working on securing the gate. Some of these jobs are so difficult because they're one-person jobs. So no matter how much I want to try to help him, I can really only do holding. And other than that, I'm kind of in the way. But this is working out very well so far. And here's the progress. The skies are getting a bit threatening, so we might not get that much farther, but it is like 50% done. No sooner did we cut the hole than Minnie and her babies figured out how to get across. They're enjoying foraging in this separate area.
The gateway to the goats' alternative world is installed. So now they have access to come out if they want to play, which they don't because they were playing the whole time while we were installing it. Right, Twyla? Right, Peanut? So it's up, it's connected to the fence, and now we have a way to play goat roulette when we have to shuffle things around.
The other big thing we did today was set our onions to cure. So what we use is a piece of fence and we just hang them upside down. And we also use a fan to just keep the air circulating and not let the air go stale. So these onions are already ready to use. We can cook with them right now. What this does is the curing process will allow us to store them properly. So as we need onions, we'll come and pick whatever we need. Once they are done curing, we can trim them off, clean them off, and store them. So very excited. We planted about 130 this year, and you can see we have several different varieties and they are several different sizes, which is perfect because you don't always need a big onion. Sometimes you just want a medium, and that more than not is the case for us. We like medium onions.
Thanks so much for watching this little short video on our projects that we had today. Again, thanks for stopping by. Hit like and subscribe. And as always, you're awesome and you're loved. Till next time.